What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from PumaPlow. How's everybody doing? And welcome to this high-speed harvest montage thing, I guess. So I've learned a lot about the conveyor belts in the process of making this video. And the biggest thing is that not so much on the sides, not so much behind it, but big time out in front of it. It'll pick up anything. So I have definitely learned that, guys. But welcome to this Sosnovka Let's Play here on Farming Simulator 17 on the Xbox One. How's everybody doing? Like I said, welcome. So we recorded for just over an hour to make this just over 20-minute video. So we have shrunken it down quite a bit, and it is quite awesome. And I want to give a shout out to my homeboy, Mr. Summers, for donating some editing software to PumaPlow. More so to me, I guess. PumaPlow, whatever. This will be one of the first videos I'll be making in the new editing software. So hopefully everything is alright. And the render times are amazing due to GPU acceleration. If you guys don't understand what I'm talking about, it's just fast. That's about all I need to say, right? It's awesome. It is quite awesome. So thank you, Mr. Summers, for that. Do appreciate it, sir, if you're watching. And this program's awesome. It's a lot of fun to mess with, a new program. But the cool thing is it's kind of like what I already use. This is Movie Studio Platinum 11 or 13. 13 it says, yeah. I used to use the one 11, so that was like a dinosaur compared to this one. Let's just be real. And this program's quite cool, and I can render in 4K, so you guys will be getting to see some 4K on the farm stuff hopefully soon, because I can film in 4K with the drone. So if I do an on the farm with all the drone, then I'll be able to do it in 4K. So not only are we harvesting potatoes this video, guys, we are also harvesting this wheat. And like I said in the last video, I want to go ahead and lay the straw down for the pigs that I would like to get into here soon. I'm working towards pigs here, really cows as well. But the pigs need the earth fruit, so potatoes are perfect because they were already on the field, so might as well use them. And you can see here, I didn't quite know about the conveyor stuff yet. That's why I was having to drive it from time to time. Like I did say in the last video, it's kind of strange that you drive a conveyor belt. However, it makes sense for farm sim, and I don't know how else you would move them around. So it definitely makes sense. So yeah, what you really want to do is dump in front of it. Don't necessarily dump right on it. If you dump right on it, it'll be too close and it doesn't really like to work. But if you go out in front of it, it actually likes to work fairly well. And realistically, I don't need to be running them through the conveyors right now to stack them. I could just, dump them on the ground flat out, and that would be that. So yeah, no big deal there. As soon as we get money to the red conveyor, the stacker as I call it, which that's what it is, so why wouldn't I call it that? We need to go ahead and buy it. We are leasing it right now because we were poor, but we need to go ahead and buy that just so it is ours, and we don't have to pay lease payments every day for it. So yeah, so our combine has filled up with wheat right now, as you guys can see. And let me know in the comments, do you guys like these high-speed videos? I would like to do more of them. They do take a considerable more amount of time, but I had to play anyway, so I might as well throw it together and record it. So that's kind of the way I was looking at it, and might as well record it. And the whole time I was recording this, I was either watching YouTube or hanging out in TeamSpeak. So those are two awesome things to do, so I don't mind it at all. But yeah, good times. So this field actually did take quite a while. So we started it in the last video, and we don't actually get it done in this video, but I went ahead and finished up because it was like a row left or something. So all the potatoes, that's the spoiler. I can't give that spoiler away. Oh, I've done some work after recording this video, but before doing this voiceover, so that there's kind of some stuff that has happened on this map in between. So not a lot, but you guys will find out in the next video on Friday. So that should be good. That should be real good. But yeah, it sucks having to pay by the hour for some of this equipment. And the one that hurts the most is the potato harvester itself. And I didn't really plan it out when I went ahead and leased the stuff. I should have waited till like 1 after the hour and leased it, so then I'd get like a whole hour out of it, and maybe I could return it before the end of the hour. So I need to pay attention to that next time I go to lease something, is, you know, really pay attention and do it right like that. So I will definitely have to do that next time. Really, really pay attention to the time when leasing. So yeah. I wish it would tell you how much this little conveyor belt actually held, because it doesn't give you like a fill capacity or anything, fill level. So, and I did realize they almost work better not hooked up. When you hook them up, it just seemed to like be kind of weird. So, wasn't really a fan of actually hooking them up. But you can definitely hook them up. They just for run and stack like that, I didn't really care for it. So, yeah. With this potato harvester, we do about 1.5 passes, and then he'd be full, which really is not bad. It's a lot of potatoes, actually. I'm not sure of my total number of potato, because I wasn't running like full tippers. So when I go to move these potatoes over to the pigs, which I may sell some, because I've been told that the pigs really don't need a lot of anything. They just need a little bit of everything. So I may sell some of these potatoes to try to make a few dollars, but I think I could make enough money off the pigs, because what you do with the pigs is they breed like crazy, and you sell off pigs is what you end up doing. You get yourself to 100, 200, 500, whatever, and then you sell off every time you fast time. You go sell so many pigs. That's what they're doing on the open server on the PC like crazy. And it is actually working quite well for them to do that. So they are doing that quite a bit over there. And I just realized, where's my phone? Real life with John right now. I realized my ringer's not off on my phone. Let's turn that off right now. And it's off. Okay, good. So I know I've been kind of keeping you guys up to date on Christmas lights and stuff in these videos, and I'm, of course, I say done, but really it's never done. There's a few tweaks I need to do. I need to fix a deer. It's not working. One of my little tomato cage trees died. Some stuff like that. For the most part, though, the display is up and running every night from 5 to 10. And so far, no like real hiccups or anything. It's been going pretty well. And I actually added up all of my like amps that I'm drawing. We have this thing called a kilowatt, where you like plug it in, then you plug stuff into it, and it tells you how many amps it's drawing, or watts if you want to go watts. I did amps though. I'm only drawing about 29 amps, which, if you guys know anything about electric, is really not that much. If you live in an older house, your outlets are probably 15 amps, like in my house. That's a 15 amp circuit. Anything newer, code pretty much everywhere now is 20 amps, I believe, for all the outlets and everything. So if you think about that, I'm using less than 2 20 amp breakers or circuits. Not bad at all. Your stove, if you have an electric stove, is 50 amps, but that's 50 amps per wire, because there's, more wires in there. So it's really like 100 amps then. It's magic the way it all works. But so I'm drawing like 30 amps, which really is not bad. 29, I think. 28.5 or something to be exact. But about 30, because I had like one thing not on when I was testing. So we'll go ahead and say 29, 30, somewhere in there. I really don't think it's that bad. There's one circuit that I have. It's a dedicated like 15 amp. And I'm only drawing like 3 amps on it out of 15. So that's not bad at all. I'll never have a problem with that one. And then one of the other dedicateds that I have, I think I'm drawing like 10 out of 15 on there. Like that's the heaviest one there. It's the 10 amp one. I have a dedicated cord that goes down to like the arches along the street, and it's the arches are incandescent, so it draws a little more, but it's drawing less than 1 amp, that dedicated cord. So it's like I'm doing fairly well on the amperage, which is awesome. But the biggest problem I have now is my center tree in my front yard has decided to dump all of its leaves, like, overnight. I mean, it's still dumping right now, but it's dumped probably 60, 70% of its leaves overnight. And so I think tomorrow morning, real time, I'm going to have to get out there and do some leaf cleanup, because the display looks terrible right now with all of the leaves. Like the one snowman inflatable, you can barely see it right now because, you know, it happened overnight, so the inflatables aren't on. And it's just covered in leaves right now. It's kind of amusing looking, actually, but kind of annoying at the same time. So we sold off one trailer of wheat right there. And the purpose of doing that was just to try to get a little cash coming in, and so that we would have enough money to lease our loading wagon. So that is what we are working on right now. We are going to go ahead and lease a loading wagon here. Of course, we're going to go with the cheapest guy that we can find, because we're poor folk on this map right now. But it'll come around, because, you know, we just bought the big field, and this will be our first, well, technically this potato harvest I don't call a real harvest, because we're not going to sell most of them. If at all, I don't know yet, to be honest, if it's even worth selling any of them, or just hang on to them for pigs, so I don't have to mess with root crop for a very long time, is what I'm really leaning towards. That's what I'm really thinking here. But the next harvest, I believe I plant soybeans or canola. I can't remember which one actually right now, what I planted, but it's all planted and ready to harvest for the next video. And next video we'll probably be hauling potatoes as well. And yes, can't wait for that. We already did something with the straw. We hauled it over already. For right now, we're going to dump it in the homestead and kind of just have it chill there for us. But we're trying to jump back and forth so nothing stops. Keep that potato harvester rolling. Definitely want to keep him moving. Don't want to let him stop, because you're just wasting money at that point. So might as well keep him rolling and keep the trailers flowing. Okay, so I lied earlier. Here's a full trailer. I ran a few full ones, I guess. I didn't run very many, but a few. Definitely a few. And somehow I switched it. And I know you can switch it of like how you dump. Somehow it switched the little door in the big door, but I actually really like it. It's a little slower, but it's like way cool. It reminds me of like real life, so I like it. I like it a lot. So here we go. We're trying to clean up a little bit more. A little bit more here. Still haven't figured out this conveyor belt quite all the way, but by the end of it, I get a lot better with it. I'm checking to see right there, by the way, if my trailer holds straw, which it does. It's very cool that they put that in for like all the trailers to hold straw. Very, very cool, because I believe on 15 they didn't do that. So there was also probably not a way to get straw into a trailer like that either, was there? Because you had a loading wagon, but you couldn't dump that on the ground. And if you could, I don't know that the forks on anything would pick that up, or a bucket. I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all, but works quite well here on 17, so we will definitely make it happen. Definitely make it happen. This trailer is a little big for this tractor, by the way. Apparently I don't know how to back up. Especially when you fill it. You can see in that dump, I'm starting to get a little bit better about staying away from the conveyor. That conveyor has a pretty good reach on the front side, and so if you stay away from it just a little bit, it seems to work fairly well. You can see it pretty well gobbled up that whole pile, almost that whole pile when I was gone there. So stay a little farther away from it than you think you need to, and it will work quite well. And if it doesn't, then you just drive forward and back up and drive forward and back up till you get it all cleaned up. It's really not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. So yeah, there, that last little dump there got a little far away, but not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, so we should be good to go here for a minute on the potato harvester and get back to the loading wagon. So I wasn't sure where I was going to dump the straw. I was like, oh, could dump it there. No, could dump it over here. And then I chose right here in the homestead where it's kind of open. I figured this could be a really good spot to dump it. Just there's enough room around it to make it work, to load it up. And actually, like I said, I did load it up and haul it over after I was done filming this video. hanging out in TeamSpeak, and I was like, I'm just going to keep working on this map for a little while. So I did haul it all over by the pigs. I will show you guys that in the next video, if I remember to do so, because you never know. You never know. But we got a fair bit of straw off these 2 fields, so that is good. We shouldn't have to grow, you know, wheat or barley here for a little while for straw, but if we have to, it's not a big deal. Now that we have 23 here, it's just going to help this map so much. So much. I need to keep doing missions for 24 there, the next big field south, to get it cheaper, get my standing up with that farmer, and make money, because missions are a good source of income, guys. Very good source of income on single player. You can't do missions on multiplayer, of course, but a very good source of income on single player are the missions. It's really helps out. It really does. So I recommend doing missions. And they're a lot better than they were on 15. The missions on 15, really for that matter, 13, were kind of lame. These are pretty cool, the way you can make these all work. So I think to get a taller pile, I need to get one of those leveler blade things that you used for like silage or chaff as you're putting it in the bunker. I should probably get one for just to have, you know, to move piles around and whatnot. That would be pretty cool. So I will have to invest in one of those and a big wheel loader to put it on. I like the one on the wheel loader better, I think. There's also one that's 3-point hitch, but a lot more maneuverable with the wheel loader. So, and JCB for the win. Just saying. So we'll have to pick up one of those eventually on here when we have some money. Because we're poor folk on this map right now. We owe maximum loan, I believe, back to the bank. So that's not really fun, but that is okay. It is okay. So yeah, dumping lots of straw here, guys. Lots of straw. Kind of forgot about the potato harvester here for a minute, and I was like, I just want to get straw done. I just want to get it done. And see, he stopped. So doing a bad job keeping him rolling, but gotta keep something rolling. So I want to get the straw done so I can get the tractor on the planter and get planting. Planting now takes forever on this map because of the big field with the small little 6-meter planter. Takes quite a while now. So definitely firing it up and walking away from the old Xbox and just letting it go. So yeah, gonna clean up a few scraps, not all of it, but especially the ones in the grass, because they don't get like cultivated under by the planter or whatever. So pretty good sized pile of straw there, and I was not actually sure how to return it until you hit right bumper. So there we go, we have returned that now, so we don't have to pay for it by the hour, and that will be quite nice, not to have to pay for it. The leasing system in the game is actually very cool. I know on 15 there was a lease mod where you could, or a rental mod I guess they called it, on the PC, but I never messed with it. I was like, I don't want to rent stuff, I just want to buy it. But now I totally get it. I totally get renting, the leasing, whatever you want to call it. It makes sense, because now I don't need a loading wagon for a while, and I didn't have the money to buy it, so it makes sense to rent it or lease it, whatever you want to call it. So it definitely makes sense. So here we go, we're gonna plant, looks like soybeans. Yes. Okay, I could not remember what I planted. So that'll be good soybean harvest. And actually on this map right now, as of when I recorded this video, there were 3 great demands for soybeans. So it's like, okay, I get it, I need to grow some soybeans. It was kind of amusing how the great demands were rolling. 3 of them for soybeans. It's like, what? I've never seen that before. Maybe 1, sometimes 2, but never 3 for something. It's like, okay guys, I get it. I'm gonna grow soybeans forever. Don't worry. Don't you worry. So the whole pile system, by the way, the whole dump anywhere system in this game, I actually really like it. I think it is very cool. It does get a little laggy in multiplayer on the Xbox, of course, but everything makes the Xbox multiplayer lag, so not really an issue, let's be real here. But in single player, I think it is very, very cool, and I like it. I like it quite a bit. And on the open server on the PC side, I know they have piles everywhere. Last night I was actually hauling manure for them and dumping it in a pile. Like, it's so cool that you can just dump, have a big old stockpile of manure next to the field that you're fertilizing. It is very, very neat. So it's a cool mechanic that they added. It's one of the very neat things that they have added to this game. I enjoy it quite a bit. So yeah, the reason I ended this recording here in just a minute, guys, I was worried about my hard drive filling up because this was like 10 gigs to record this or something. So, and there's another one coming out this week as well, a high speed on Westbridge, I believe. Yeah, I believe it's Westbridge. So I had like 25 gigs worth of high speed footage for you guys. So this is the end here, guys. I do appreciate you all watching so much. Thank you all very much for that. Hit that like button for more. Subscribe if you have not already done so. And toodles.